Alright folks, the deck is Enrage Warrior. The goal of the deck is to damage our minions, draw a bunch of cards, whether it's Battle Rage or Acolyte of Pain, so that we can hand buff our minions thanks to Anima Extractor and Conditioning. Then, find a way to give one of our important minions charge, whether it's Crabrider, which we can then damage and copy with Bloodsworn Mercenary, or Decimator Olgra. Or Decimator Olgra and or Remornia Living Blade, so that we can blast our opponent in the face for a lot of damage. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle. Chain Impact, thank you for the prime.
Well met.
Goucher, thank you for the prime as well. Alright, let's tank some ranks. What was our final win rate with the big rogue? Good God, look at this win streak.
Well met.
Well met.
Windchill Factor, thank you for the 32 months. If you want the deck code for that rogue, what you're going to do is go to twitter.com/paceyboy, PACCEYBOI, and steal it from him. That's what I did. Okay. There's some things happening here. We can use the Bloodsworn on the Wretch if we buff it up enough. Murloc. Gentleman. Maybe just kind of fine. I could use this proactively, but I'd rather just find a skipper. Remornia OTK, only sometimes. That is not the primary win condition of this deck. Yeah. I really and desperately just need a risky skipper. At this point, it just the Sanguine Depths would be fine.
Do try to keep yourselves alive.
Tempo Barov. Best Barov. Well, 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 look who decided to show up.
Follow my lead.
I'll show you who's boss. Armor made to.
I didn't hit a single one on the Decimator? Alright then. Hey, welcome, Mon. I really don't like leaving that up. But I legitimately cannot believe that I whiffed so hard on the Olgra. Dead.
Vengeance for the banquet.
Wait, what? What is it? Oh, I did not know how she works. Okay. I thought she only did. I thought she only attacked damage minions. Alright. Well, I mulliganed pretty poorly. Because I was not expecting that, and I drew pretty poorly in that I didn't hit my card draw. Why is it random order? Oh. It does appear that it wasn't play order though, right? Which is what you would expect.
Denatrius versus Khadgar. Knowledge is power. Let your penance.
You like BGs? Sometimes they're fun. But I've been playing TFT for like my auto battler fix now recently. I think it's too important to have a battle rage just ready to go, so I'm gonna hang on to one and hope we hit a skipper. Cool. Should I go next? I really don't. I'm not playing against Quest Mage today. Like, it's also just not a winnable matchup, so I'm not going to bother. BGs is easier to play. I mean, easier to play than what? TFT? Maybe. Constructed? I don't know. It seems to me like an unimportant distinction to make. No dollars needed for BG? Yeah. I mean, I got rank 1 legend multiple times without spending money and constructed as well.
Let your penance begin.
These are pretty good together if it ends up being Pirate Rogue. Do ELO and TFT? Not good. I'm like Diamond? Plat? I don't remember. Alright, this is going to be significantly harder if it's okay. That's fine. Just go ahead and draw some cards. They do be trading though. Oh god, am I gonna get pillaged here?
met.
Hello.
Hi. Exclusive, thank you for the 7 months. Okay, that means suggests it's probably not Pillager if they're running Secret Passage.
Ooh, monsters
Oh, no.
behind you.
I don't have good plays into this in general, so just need to soften up their health total and hope they're running a less sticky version. Yep. Probably good for me. I take 24, 25. Really need a skipper.
What to do?
This game would be easy with one. Seems better with how wide they go. They don't put an 8. Yeah, this is better for me than the version I was running, but still bad for me because I don't have the tools to actually deal with it.
What to do? What to do?
Ooh, monsters behind you.
This is in deck. We know they have a Reveler in hand. But it's still just like skipper or bust. It's just silly that one Neptulon does 24 damage. I mean, what's sillier is this is the suboptimal version.
Vengeance for the banquet!
It's gonna be scary when people start actually playing the refined lists and actually start playing the deck in general. But I think more minions is more bad. Yeah, welcome, Cortez. When did Big Row get so much traction? Reveler made a big difference. Dane popularized it. People caught on and refined.
Denatrias versus Tyrande.
And it's just like a response to Big Priest.
Let your penance begin.
Okay. Is it better than pre-nerf Big Shaman? I don't know, because it's not nearly as prevalent as pre-nerf Big Shaman, so it's tough to say. It's very similar to pre-nerf Big Shaman,
I see you've brought guests.
in my opinion. Okay. Start buffing that at least. We hit the skipper. Just need a little bit of time to get some mana going. Only legendary is Neptulon, I believe. I was playing a list without Neptulon, and it performed extraordinarily well, and I think is the better version.
Listen here.
I think you just want the generals and the revelers as your minions.
I could have sworn it went back together.
I think Neptulon and Rag are bait because they're extraordinarily fragile. So how much mana do I want to have before I go in? Ideally something like 6, 7. What kind of mix does this priest want to discover? That depends on where they are in the quest.
Light cannot exist without dark. Drink your blood.
It's a good pickup. Not sure how greedy I want to get with that yet. Alright, we're going in on the first skipper battle rage next turn. And I want to prioritize the Anima Extractor over the Armorsmith.
I'll show you who's boss.
The wrong card. How much am I drawing here? 3, 4? Cool.
Armor made to fit.
Unfortunate. I needed to hit the other town crier. I can't give up the skipper here. But that's already a very large Remornia. And it's only going to get larger. Wait, no way you're going face, right? I can Samuro my way through that if I want. I'm just going to wait one more turn on the second conditioning in hopes that I hit the Anima Extractor. That's a bummer. This doesn't actually hit anything. Really don't want to leave that on the board when it's like it's so close to just representing lethal.
Drink your blood. Eat your time to pay.
Right, it's 45 damage with the charge, and we've already seen the Mutanus.
Let's see what side of the bed I walk up on.
Heyo. EC, thank you for the 51 months.
Let me carve their master into ribbons.
Scream for me.
Make them bleed. Let me carve their master. Make them bleed.
It keeps charge, yeah. Keeps all enchantments. That's why it has the minion buffs as well. You're welcome, Augur. Like if it keeps the stat buffs, it makes sense that it would keep the charge, right? Consistent.
Denatrius versus Morgul.
Okay.
Let your
I've been desperately looking for the skippers every single game, so let's keep the weapon. Might even be worth like a Corsair cash just for an extra copy of Ancharrr.
Hi.
EC, thank you again for the 51 months. Sorry, Stream Elements is slow. Oh, I've got one of those too. Samuro is likely to be good. Once I buff him up a bit.
Scream for me.
Stream for me. I think the pacing matches what they're doing pretty closely. Because I want to play this on 5 and then probably go in on 6.
Scream for me.
Let's just kill that because it's scary. And then next turn I can go here and here. If you use the Sanguine Depths on Samuro, it only does 1 damage.
Come to me, little one.
Are you sure? That's certainly not how it's supposed to work. The bug? Oh, that's a bummer. It gets buffed after the Frenzy does 1. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. But, like, I mean, our Samurai is going to be bigger than that. I thought you were talking even after it was buffed.
The exit is this way.
Okay. Should be able to clear much of this.
Well met.
Still loving the YouTube content.
Hey, Carve, thank you for the 5 months. Glad you're liking it.
I'll show you who's boss.
Neat. Can you just use the Remornia for clears as well? Depends on how wide they go here, I suppose, because, like, Samuro is pretty juiced as well.
Extra Star Whip, High Mountain Ice Room for Mana Spice coming right up.
Frost bites sharper than bang.
So go up to 12? Only minions, right? 11? Which is exactly one more than... Oh, then it'll take a hit here. That's fine.
Vengeance for the banquet!
Pretty good.
So sweet.
No lollygagging.
You can get 12 out of this next turn. Actually, I can get 13 from it. Or I can simply wait for the charge lethal.
The house of eyes is gone, but I am undying.
It's pretty good. Really glad there's no broom happening. Oh, okay. Okay. You're dead? Wait, I don't... Yeah, I get there.
Let me carve them, master! Into ribbons! Make them bleed! Carve them, master!
Pretty good. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Denathrias versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. Let your penance begin.
Okay. Let's keep all of the card draw. For a combo deck, we like card draw. Eventually we'll draw it into the skipper and then we'll be set. Hey, that's a skipper.
Listen here.
Well met.
Hello, I have heard you have claimed to be the greatest Dynamancer. That is false. I am the greatest Dynamancer.
No, I have never, in fact, claimed to be the greasest Dinomancer. I don't know where you're getting that information, but it is factually incorrect. Thank you for the 3 months of support, though. But how dare you suggest that I am not, in fact, the greatest Dinomancer?
Listen here.
Side effects.
Mechathune? That's very bad for me. I'm probably slower to get online than a Mechathune deck. I want to give myself the opportunity to be able to battle rage off of my face. But this hand is terrible, so I probably just lose. Like, I think I should probably just concede now. I'm very bad into Mechathune to begin with, but I need a much, much better draw than that if I want to have a chance. I needed, like, the Anima Extractors and whatnot. And some form of win condition ready to go. Like, it's possible to beat Mechathune Warlock, that's just not the hand that does it.
Denathrias versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin. Let your penance begin.
Alright, I'm just gonna start like hard mulling for the Anima Extractor and Risky Skipper or Ancharrr. I'd probably keep an Acolyte as well, but card draw and the good cards are what I'm looking for here. Card draw. I'd guess maybe like a Copper Hunter seems to be rising in popularity, in part because of let's do this so we can take damage. The Wild Seeds are pretty good.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
Listen here.
Could also just be like Corb's all-out Face Hunter. Jeez. Corbett got one with it. Well, I think he was queuing on one. I think he got one with Dragon Druid, and then had an absurd win rate at 1 with Face Hunter. Yeah, this is his Face Hunter list. We've got a full clear on this next turn. We're just gonna take it for the time being. Okay, that's gonna make it harder to clear. There's no reason to be any greedier than this here. Just force them into the Armorsmith if... Oh, are we dead? Yes, we are.
Denatrius versus Uther.
I'm about to get abominable. Let your penance begin.
Paladin might make me want to keep the Crabrider, but I'm just going to keep the card draw. Hey, welcome, Sadlard.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Okay. It's a creepy Uther.
My warmest greetings to you.
Sometimes play on EU or Asia. No, I do not. I do not have much of a collection on either.
No one takes my stolen treats, and I mean no one.
I believe I've hit Legend on EU a long time ago, but again, don't have much in the way of cards on that server.
I'm 7 moves ahead of you.
Gonna need to find a way to kill that, I guess. I need to find like a town crier. You're welcome, Balfran. Jeez.
Well met.
Toast. Thank you for the 15 months. Really appreciate that.
Predictable.
Alright, just gotta take it for a turn. Hope they don't have Zeph.
Your wish is my suggestion.
They had the Zeph.
Denatrius versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
Let your penance begin.
This is a good opener. See if we can buff that up with a
Well met.
conditioning, maybe? Can this deck beat Big Priest? Well, there's a good chance we'll be finding out here.
My warmest greetings to you. Listen here.
Gonna depend on how big we can get Olgra, Samuro, and whether or not we can get our combo online quickly.
Wow. Fascinating.
Scream for me.
Listen here.
Well, let's go.
Ghost Star, thank you for the 200 bits. Okay.
Scream for me.
Alright, we're kind of close. Is Ancharrr here simply for the sake of
Well
Skipper? Yeah, Skipper is the thing that makes this deck work. Oh. Wait, it's not Big Priest. We won't find out. Ghost, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Really appreciate that. So, like Wig Priest?
I'll show you who's boss!
Listen here.
Neat. What did I hit? Samuro is good. This is pretty good with the Bloodsworn. I want it. Could also just be Reno Priest. Doesn't have to be like a Naga Priest.
The waves of light cleanse the foulest waters.
Yeah, that's really what I was afraid of. Oh, I thought it was the... Okay, that's better for me. Sure. I thought it was the Eat. Still no hits on the Crabbo. Alright. Let's hold back for a bit. See if we can get some more card draw. I thought it was Shadow Word Devour was my concern. It kind of leans back towards it being Reno Priest, right? Because this isn't typically a card that you would run in Naga Priest.
Wow. Accept my
Wow. Calling Inner Fire? I don't think that these are Inner Fire cards, though, right? Like, Herald of Light definitely isn't. But that's initially what I was playing around.
At last, a worthy
But
disciple.
it is in fact Reno.
Wow.
Wow. They run Pelagos basically Inner Fire in a stew. Do they though? Like this really just looks like a regular old Reno Priest.
I'll show you who's boss!
Let the pain speak to me.
Hey, thanks for the suggestion, Toast. I think I might.
Made to
Drink your blood. Eat your blood. Time to feast.
The podcast comes out Tuesday as scheduled. That's just gonna die anyway, though.
So full of sin.
Your flaws are your strength.
Time to feast.
Oh, I missed a bit of armor here.
Made to fit.
Okay.
Your wish is my suggestion.
That also doesn't give me any buffs. This is a really tough spot to be in. I do not think I can win from here. Like, my hand does exactly nothing. My buffs landed on the wrong target for this matchup. might mean they hit a spawn. This is just brutal. Oh my god. How much damage is this? It's 4. Yeah, 4.
Skewer, slice, or slash? How to decide?
1 second, Denathris. 4, 7. No, 4, 6. 32. Am I counting that right?
Skewer, slice, or slash?
6 times 4 is 24, not 32.
My blade seeks to hear and obey. Blade storm!
I have little time.
6, 9, okay. Seems unlikely we even survive the turn, but with the conditioning I might be able to get there. With the conditioning I would get there. But that assumes we survive the turn, which is incredibly unlikely.
We have plotted long enough. Now we rise.
Yeah, we're just dead. There's absolutely no chance.
The shadows grow short.
Hey, welcome, Corbeck.
Your wish is my suggestion.
The animations are brutal. Almost as brutal as that draw that we just had. This deck is really draw dependent and really inconsistent as a result of that. But like we put ourselves in a position where we had top deck outs for lethal. That's all I could do there. But it was very unlikely that I ever survived that turn because of how much damage they had set up.
Denathrius versus the Thunder King.
I am the slayer of kings.
Keep the skipper.
and gods.
Let your
Probably pitch away the
penance
depths.
begin.
And GG, Tulio. Keep everything, or just pitch everything but the skipper. Okay. Want to find the Anima Extractor. Like, it's hard to get enough value off of the skippers has been the biggest thing, because like you typically want to play them with an Acolyte so that you can draw, but then if you do that, you're down 1 for the Anima Extractors, unless I guess you pair both Animas with the second skipper is maybe the game plan from there. You can try that. What is it? Okay. Tough choices there. Let's just go ahead and develop this. That probably allows me to just go Acolyte into Cycle It with the Depths. Is that enough card draw though? No.
I'll show you who's boss.
The reason I'm going for this route is I would be weak to devolve otherwise. So at least I get 2 draws off of this before I get devolved now.
future waits for no one but me.
Okay, that's the top deck.
Bring the pain. Listen here.
I see.
No lollygagging!
These will go down to 4. Right, I'll lose this and gain 2, so it'll, yeah. Alright.
Drink your blood. Drink your blood. Time to feed.
Snowfall just dies to the brute.
Avalanche. Drink your blood. Eat your flesh.
This gains a lot of stats if I want to play her out next turn. Could consider it into like a another one of those.
Vengeance for the banquet.
Bonk. Down. Eventually they'll run out of freeze effects, right? Oh, that's some serious copium.
Oh, it's a bit to get windy out here.
Cool.
Scream for me.
I'll show you who's boss!
Mortals, so your sin.
I'm gonna give myself a spot open on board next turn. Just in case they have the shutter. You win this though? I mean, shutter would be quite large. I guess it freezes itself because of the vulner, but there's also the potential for like Reno.
My claws that jab.
Like, do I win this? Those are some big numbers. Looks like I win this. Let's get some more buffs. No, yes.
What to do? What to do?
This is the smaller one.
Do try to keep yourselves alive. Scream for me! I have little time.
Damage off with that. Oh no, I'll be able to hit it with this, right?
Absolutely not.
Okay, we should be fine from here. Even if they have a Macaw follow-up. Well, no Macaw at least. Unless they Mutanus. Yeah, but if they Mutanus, like, I have multiple win conditions from here. I just needed to dodge a Macaw specifically because of the... like, I could have gone here, hit it, play the Bloodsworn and charge. So, like, one minion doesn't do anything. I need to be able to play the charge, so I need to dodge the Loatheb, which is in the Shudder. Like... Still get there.
Let me carve them, master. Into ribbons.
I want to do a fun combo with this. Oh wait, no, my hero can only attack once. Never mind. I almost botched it.
Into ribbons.
Scream for me!
Make them bleed.
But like, the play that I was planning for was either not being able to play charge or not being able to play the Remornia. No, Macaw was huge. I think that is just GG. I mean, even with Macaw though, we still win the game, right? Because of weapon. Oh well, I guess it might need something to rush into, but there's only one minion, so it doesn't freeze a lot. So yeah, weapon. Buff it, hit face, and it's exacties. I'll be right back. Like, I planned for every contingency. Twitch chat was just overlapping a lot of, like, contingencies, you know? And that's not how the game works. It was either one or the other, and I was prepared for both.
Denatrius versus Cyrilla.
This is my moment.
Let your penance begin.
Alright, let's do some hand buff things and hope it's enough. Oh, good God. We do be hand buffing. Remornia off the top. That does seem to be the card that we're comboing with the most, but I don't know. Like, there are a lot of other sweet combos in this deck. Also, kind of looks like the opponent isn't here. Oh, there we go. Not a great hit for my hand buffs, but it could give me more buffs if I want to like play it on an Anima Extractor, for instance. Probably just play out an Acolyte of Pain. It's not one that, like, it's a pretty good buff target, but I do want to wait until turn 5 to get a few extra ticks, more than just one tick off of each of these if I can. And potentially, like, be able to remove hands with the skipper. We haven't been completely blown out of the game yet, so that's good news against Big Priest. Well, I may have spoken too soon.
Bring the pain.
Alright, I know what I'm doing next turn.
This world holds
Dying.
many terrors.
Endless tide.
Alright, sure hope they don't have a copy effect. Would have been cool if we got to play Hearthstone that game.
Denatrius.
I'm just giving into nothing but Big Priest now.
I must not falter.
I was hoping that hitting Legend would help with that. Because my MMR was so bad. Okay. Happy to see Renathal. Not a great hand though, other than it does have the skipper, but like it needs something to get cards moving. That counts. That also counts. I think that probably allows me.
All the different and fun decks you use make you the most interesting HS streamer out there right now.
Hey, thank you, GZ. If I didn't have the Battle Rage, I would have waited a turn, but since I have the Battle Rage, I will go ahead and go in here.
Bring pain.
It should be fun. I can hand buff the burbs. Cross 2, -1, so we're fine. Alright. I do need to find my hand buff stuff, and I probably need to make things quite large. In particular, the either a crab or something. I mean, I could go in on that now. Or I could just wait.
Scream for me!
I'd like to find my conditionings, and then the other Anima Extractor.
Fabrics fit for Her Majesty.
Jealous of their card draw. Bird.
Drink your blood. Eat your flesh.
Scream for me! Job done.
By all the stars above.
Oh. I do not want to buy that many stars. That is too many stars for one person, and I do not have that kind of money. Please ease up on the sales pitch.
A rampage!
Well met.
Grande, thank you for the 5 months.
Drink your blood. Eat your flesh. Time to feast.
Bird.
Job done.
Alright, somewhere in this deck there's another Battle Rage and 2 conditionings.
Here's your fee for excellent YouTube content.
Zero Crow, thank you for the 100 bits. I don't know how to break this to you, but like, the YouTube content's free. You can just watch it, that's fine. But thank you so much for the support. Kinda rough. Oh my god.
Armor made to fit.
These are not the draws I'm looking for.
You are safe now.
I really need to hit the location. I just need to, like, literally anything. Just give me something, please. I can't give anything up here, or I have no win condition. This is brutal. Like, I don't have that many birds in my deck right now. Shouldn't be drawing them so consistently. Or at least not more consistently than, like, the cards that started in my deck. But, like, I don't want to give up the skipper because that is my win condition, and it's looking like I'm going to have to. No, that's GG. I just drew horrendously bad there. Like, I hit all of my card draw, I just didn't draw the pieces. Like, I can't win without a conditioning, and I'm never gonna hit it. To be fair, you did say you wanted to buff the birds at the beginning? Yeah, but, like, a critical component of that was drawing the buff, right? Yeah. Maybe this will allow me to hold on. Just get me out of this game. Oh my god, this deck is so infuriating. My deck, not theirs. My deck should have, like, I should have been more than fine in that situation, but I could not draw into a win condition to save my life.
Well met.
Hey.
You're welcome, Hub. I've got the... In a deck full of 16 win conditions, I drew 0.
Denatrius versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Let your penance begin.
Oh my god, what a horrendous draw. Wait, no, that's a battle. I thought it was double charge, never mind. I'm still just super tilted from last game.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Please don't be Quest Mage. Okay. I thought for sure it wasn't because 40 cards doesn't really make sense in Quest Mage, but like I cannot be Quest Mage. I stopped playing the game long before I get online. That's easily one of my worst matchups. That and Mechathune are really tough for this deck to beat.
Denatrius versus the Thunder King!
I am the slayer of kings and gods.
Let your penance begin.
Need to find Ancharrr and buff 2. Oh, come on. Oh, at least we got the Ancharrr.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
So we're just kind of like down one card in our opening hand, which is not ideal. You have no mana left. Please end your turn. Okay. It's good for getting card draw going. I think I probably just want to go ahead and take the damage from that so that I can remove the armor and eventually get the Battle Rage to be more effective.
Scream for me!
Here. Or just play the Battle Rage. Probably want to play the Battle Rage, right?
I'll show you who's boss!
Your message was deleted because, first of all, it wasn't in English. Second of all, it was a very rude thing to say. So, just mind your business.
What to do?
Not quite the hand that we're looking for yet. I would like to save this for when I hit the Anima Extractor, if possible. Looking for the Mutanus, I imagine. Oh, there goes my deck.
Hand is too full. My hand is too full.
I did not lose anything important here. That's the good news.
What to do? What to do? What to do? What to do?
No lollygagging!
Drink of I have living time. Time to feast.
Don't want them to be able to bounce either of those. Just need to find the Anima Extractors.
Drink of blood. Eat time, laddie.
Job's done. Okay. Well, we hit one. We are overdrawing here, but I didn't count my hero as a bit of card draw that could have been avoided.
My hand is too full.
Still just kind of tilted from the previous game. And just generally how bad some of my draw orders have been. But I'm not really helping myself here.
My hand is too full.
Oh. So far I've been very lucky not to lose anything important. Okay. Charge a waiting room. It's likely they do have a Mutanis though, so there are some bad hits for me on that, but I have 2 minions that are capable of getting me there. And they need to deal with this board first. Or just ignore it completely. Sure. I think if they were going to totem, they would have wanted to do it first. But I guess I'm wrong.
Armor made to fit.
We haven't seen a grumble yet, but I kind of want to try and snipe both the Shudder and the Snowball, or just make a push for lethal once I draw the charge.
Such a perfect
Fun.
specimen.
gonna hold that for protection against like Mutanus. But we're relatively safe here, so I just need to wait it out. That's why I held that. Probably the best hit for me. $27 damage. Probably need to hold all of my minions now, and because like Shudderwalk is a liability, it's a 50-50 to get there.
What to do? What to do?
So just hold minions. One of these, as long as I hit the charge, I'll be fine. Charge really is bottom 2. It shouldn't be. Like I burned a card. I burned a charge because I misplayed. So, like, I only have myself to blame. So they're looking for the Shudder here, but even if they hit, like, I have a multitude of ways to clear this. And at this point, like, this is so big. But, like, charge just on any of these minions should be close enough to get me there. It's definitely enough on the Crabbo. Do they have burn? No, they just are looking for the Shudder that they don't yet have, it seems. Okay, they missed the Mutanus. Are they just going to freeze again? Freeze, probably bounce with the Zola.
Swiftly.
It's not the bounce I was expecting, but sure.
Armor! Lightly used armor!
I am getting low on cards.
Vengeance for the vanquished!
Have they played a Loatheb yet? I don't think so. Alright.
My jaws that bite, my claws that catch.
All out of cards. I already bear too many cards.
A lot of Cold Light Oracles, but I don't believe it's enough. Bird? Even Loatheb would just mean Crabrider? Yes, you're right. But they didn't play Loatheb anyway, so it doesn't matter.
My claws that catch.
Yeah, that said, the armor might be a concern. We miss.
You serve well.
That is easily the most frustrating game of Hearthstone I've played in a very long time. We should have it. It was... what? It was like 26, right? Buff it with Anima Extractor before? I mean, it was gonna hit. Like, I couldn't attack. I had... oh, yeah, you're right. No, because it doesn't buff while it's in hand. What I would add to play the... maybe I could have had it. I'm just not even gonna bother. I could have played the Samuro, Crabrider, charge, and that might have done it. But I don't know. I would have to see the board state again. Either way, I'm just incredibly frustrated with how I played. And the like that one person in chat just really irritated me for whatever reason, so no matter what, it's just on me. Play Blade. I just got done explaining that. I don't really need to do it again. But thank you for repeating what I said.
I see you brought guests.
The Druid is going to be tough. But I've got good card draw going. What do you think about Big Rogue? Is it really as good as people say? Time for an Epsilon ban? I went like 9 or 10-0 to Legend without an Epsilon in my deck, so I don't think an Epsilon solves the problem. Or rather, banning an Epsilon doesn't solve the problem. Or likely do all that much. Because I think the list that I was playing is better than the list with Neptulon. I'm gonna try a more tempo-oriented game plan here. And copy that next turn if it survives.
Your flaws are your strength.
How? Six, 9. Nice. Really? One singular time. It's just unreal. That was probably my best chance at a win condition as well. Although... a lot of damage already. Let's do that. That doesn't do anything. If only they had 17 spaces on board, well, it'd have to be 14, right?
Drink your blood. Eat your flesh.
Remornia lethal, it cannot attack and become a weapon.
I'm the brood mother.
Now it will be.
Don't you ever forget.
I guess the game just knew that 5 is all we needed. But that was still, like, just incredibly bad luck.
Carve their master into ribbons. Make them bleed. Carve their master.
Alright, I'll be right back. Alright. I think I need to make the tempo play a little bit more often, even against, like, slower decks. I feel like I'm getting baited by combos when I can just, I don't know, make some guys. Spend my mana, which is something that I've been failing to do a lot of.
Denatrius versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
Let your
This is very good, this is very good. Pitch away the Brute. I was scared of Theotar when he was revealed, but he's actually really fun. I think that... I don't know. I was never concerned about the existence of Theotar, but because of his mana cost, it's kind of limiting. And the fact that, like, I don't know, we kind of need some of that type of disruption that's very narrow and anti-combo. So. It's, still just not a good play, but that's fine. Yeah, that is a 5-head coin rat play. I guess it makes a little bit more sense with the ice fishing follow-up. It still just seems so risky when you're seeing one card. Like, what if I had hit the even just a Bloodboil Brute? You just save me 7 mana. What if I hit a Remornia? I'm just like swinging back and forth from turn 1 for the whole game. Like, there's just no reason to keep doing that. My God, what are you doing? Like, it's legitimately just helping me. They've saved me quite a bit of mana already.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Probably go in on the first skipper next turn. I just wanted to hand buff it so that it can get more procs off. If there's one thing I love, it's getting my procs off.
Armor! Armor! Lightly used armor!
Go here, here, here.
I'll show you who's boss!
Let the pain speak to me.
Drink your blood! Drink your blood! Time to feed!
What a phenomenal draw that was. Yep. I just need to hit the Anima Extractors and the other conditioning, but like even then it's not necessary to do all of that. It would just be neat. Flurgle Tox doesn't overdraw me. I just want to clear hand in case I do hit another Battle Rage, but like kind of hitting that awkward spot where I miss just the pieces that I'm in need of, and yeah, that is perfectly fine. Like I'm missing just a few pieces that I would really love to draw here. Is that good enough? Here, here. I think so.
Show you who's boss!
Because I do have two good buff targets that I can hit.
Strike.
It's a turn before Shudderwalk, so I think this is a safe line. Oh, the bird is, I guess, the concern. But if they bird, I just win with the crab, so I think that'll be fine. So let's go here, here. Okay. It should be fine. It was maybe unnecessary to do this, but I got extra buffs on that, so.
If power is
Okay.
what you seek,
Oof, okay. Yeah, I should have thought about the bird a little bit longer, just because
I'm 7 moves ahead of
like this is gonna be hard to carry from the spot. It wasn't as big as I thought it was. Orgasm.
Let me carve them, master!
I must have more mana.
Oh, lollygagging!
It cannot attack yet.
Into ribbons!
scream for me.
Make them bleed!
Next turn, if we held it in hand, it would have gotten eaten by the Shudderwalk, and I would have lost the game if I did that. So it's just better to tempo it out here. Because they just played the Polk out, we know the Shudderwalk is live.
Vengeance for the vanquished.
It can't attack. What? That eats the attack? Oh my.
My jaws that bite, my claws that catch. My jaws that bite, my claws that catch.
That just cost me the game. Still lethal. Just barely, oh my god.
Your flaws are your strength.
If they had the grumble, it was over though. Which, so they just lost a 50-50. Correct play was not to swing with a Remornia as a weapon. Yes, that is 100% true. Although then we just are weak to a Venomous Scorpid, which they're probably running as well. So, I mean, there are risks involved in every one of those. Or in every play. Alright, let's just pray that it's not Big Priest for once. But it's almost certainly Big Priest, right? What if I go... What if I do the here, here, here play again? That might be the only way I can actually beat Big Priest. I'm not beating Big Priest. Okay, well they didn't hit on the first one, or they... Or maybe they did and they just want to push it to turn 3. Okay. I'm gonna go for it. If I didn't hit the Remornia, I might have been hesitant to do so. But I need to save the coin, I think. Oh my god, we actually hit it this time. But I need to save the coin because of the necessity to get online quickly. Please don't, please don't, please don't. Okay. Fine. Cool.
So sweet.
Your flaws are your strength.
Oh, this is the opposite of what's been happening. Okay. So I've got a big Remornia, I've got a big Barov. But like if they get a Nuptial on, the game ends rather quickly a lot of time. So fortunately they didn't hit it off of the Illuminate. But they could have hit maybe like an Idol. All we need to do is get to turn 9 easy. Honestly, like I could even make it to turn 7, I think would be fine. Because what I can do if I get to turn 7 is I can coin the weapon
crushed beneath the endless tide.
I hate this deck so much.
Do try to keep yourself alive. Sweet.
Okay, so I can coin the Remornia, go face with it, and then, or just hold it, and then get a 32. Because they're not running weapon removal, so I think I do hold the weapon this time. Coin the Remornia, bump something off, make it a weapon, and then give it charge next turn. Like, taunts would maybe be a concern in that situation, though.
You will be crushed beneath the endless tide.
You can attack a face once and then run into another minion. Yeah, it depends on, like, I was hoping they wouldn't have this big of a setup, but yeah, I can often get there. The problem is I don't know how much damage I want to put on the Remornia in case I need to get through a taunt. So I think it's better just to do this and hold. Take the 8 damage. No. No, it's too weak to removal as well. Like, if they Neptulon into it, it just dies, so I have to hold the weapon. I can't get through a taunt, though, as it currently stands. Although I could Bloodsworn it as well. This is just the play, for sure. I could attack, Bloodsworn it, and get double charging Remornia. So that would even solve the problem of the Blood of Gahoon off of the essence there.
Scream for me.
Into ribbons! Make them bleed!
Okay. That's a cute setup. Yeah, we were dual wielding there. Alright, let's go one more. You can rush unlimited times as long as minions are there. That's not true, because eventually it dies. But there's absolutely no reason to make it a minion in that situation.
Denathrias versus Anduin.
So far, the deck's been much more successful when I've just gone for, like, the heavy tempo play. So I should keep doing that and do it more often. Ah. Okay. Thief Priest. Zeph is the only way to give a minion Wind Fury without being a shaman. So since it's this, I don't want to just throw this out there. That would be a bit of a mistake, but like being able to copy the Anima Extractor might be a good way to I don't know, have some fun here. Oh god, are we gonna get hit with our own Remornia? Okay, I've got both Anima Extractors. I've got a lot of redundancy in my win condition, so even if they like Harvester me, it's not the end of the world.
I
Jeez. Okay, I've got double charge, so I just need an activator for these, make my hand real big, and then blast my opponent.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Huh. Tempting, but I think I'm gonna greet it after all that talk about how I shouldn't greet it. But I don't have like a minion that wants to receive the charge just yet, so.
What's yours will be mine. To time.
I'll show you who's boss.
Please don't be the one in hand.
Quickly.
I'll show you who's boss.
All right then. That looked like fun. Why didn't I build my deck in a similar way? It seems like the absolute most value I've ever seen a harvester get.
Punishment.
Is there any way of coming back from that? Yeah. Like, they still need a win condition. If I get another skipper, I'm actually just kind of in a fine spot.
No light, only power.
Like, the only other card from my deck that they have is a armor vendor, Armorsmith, so it's like, it's fine. I've got like Barov Charge in my back pocket as well. Oh wait. Oh god, I just gave them lethal. Almost. That was dumb. Yeah, I just gave them lethal. I should have cleared that turn. Maybe not.
Let's move quickly.
try to keep yourselves alive. Follow my lead.
I miscounted my mana. Oh my god. My brain is so fried right now. Alright, what last game? I need to stop streaming.
Denatrius versus Celeste.
Knowing steals, I mean, it was... I just played it poorly. Like, it was more than possible to come back from that.
Begin.
Harvester would steal a minion from play, even, yeah. That is how the card was designed to work.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
I want to get value off of this with a skipper if I can. Wonder about hero cards? No. Can't. You can't steal a hero. Secrets too? Yes. Anything that's in play. Other than a hero. Like, you can't steal a regular hero. Anything that is in play. You don't need to ask about very specifics. It's anything that's in play. Anything that's in hand, anything that's in deck, anything that's in play. Yeah, welcome, Tess. How have you been? Bonk. Be funny if it could steal an ice block that's already activated, but is it in play? Quick question. Is the ice block that's been activated in play? Is it in deck? Is it in hand? Nope. Eventually, they'll hit me in the face. They really don't want to activate this Battle Rage, do they? It's honestly kind of annoying. I wish they just would. Can't steal Juggernaut, not checkmate. Can you explain to me how you would play a Juggernaut?
Is no excuse for bad manners.
They really are having a hard time deciding what to give me, I guess. What'd they take? Battle Rage? Sure. Wait, we got a Mutanus? Theatar and Reno Mage? Yeah, why not? It's just like another copy of Dirty Rat or Mutanus. Sometimes better.
Vengeance for the vanquished.
Theatar is just a good card. Sometimes. Not in every deck. Okay. We got our Anima Extractor. Weaves out. Okay, that's a pretty good hit for me. Because that card is annoying.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Okay, probably a Shadow Word Ruin, which does in fact ruin me.
It'll be our little secret.
Drink your blood. Eat my flesh.
Okay. I was concerned about duplicate because duplicate on the skeleton seems like a thing that you would want to run. So I was originally playing this just to take the Zeph off the board, but then I chickened out.
You wish to match wits with me?
Okay, we know there's a block. Coming. Okay, so the ice block was the one that they played. I just need to find a skipper and a win condition. Any one will do. But it needs to happen quickly because the opponent's starting to ramp up. Their damage pretty quickly here. Okay.
Mortals, so full of sin.
Honor, made to fit.
Listen here. No!
Your flaws are your strength.
Okay. Should be able to buff the Crabbo a little bit.
I can take them.
Wait. A lot of it. Although I'm kind of just dead because of the ice block, right? This is 18, 22, not enough. Yeah, that's GG. It hit the Barov too many times. It's also likely a Flame Ward. I don't see how I win from here. Because I needed to be able to pop that block. That's 2 ticks off.
I have little time. Master! Into ribbons!
Scream for me.
Make them bleed! Into ribbons! Master! Make them bleed!
I mean, we're just dead. It doesn't matter what we do. I can't leave. Like, I couldn't play the Crabbo because they just freeze it, and then I don't know. Maybe I can get like a weird... No, there's no outs here. It's gonna say Armorsmith hit.
Scream for me!
Do pop at 1.
Well met.
Almurabi.
Well met.
Thank you for the prime.
Let me carve them, master! Into ribbons! Make them bleed!
Armor made to fit.
Little time.
Wonderful. Just one.
I'm just dead to Mordrush. Dead to hero power though. Oh yeah, you're right. But like, that's why I needed the Armorsmith to go off. Alright. My brain is fried, I've been streaming for too long.